you guys should come spend a day with us here in Tirana, Albania.
We are in Albania. Welcome to Tirana. Here we are.
We're gonna spend the day exploring this city before we head out and see a little bit more of the country.
We started very early this morning. We took a 6 a.m. flight. Now do the math on that. What time is your alarm?
2:55 in the morning.
Ouch. So we're gonna start the day here in Tirana with some caffeine at a coffee shop called
Komiteti?
Komiteti.
This is going to be a vlog of mispronunciations. I mean, that's kind of on brand, but just mispronouncing a different language than Dutch.
And our own, possibly.
Possibly
All
our
right,
own.
let's get you some
caffeine.
You need coffee. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Currently in the jungle. This place definitely has a vibe. It has like an indoor-outdoor space. It also turns into a bar at nighttime, so I'm sure they're still picking up.
Or right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, you can get some alcoholic drinks if you'd like to, but it's a little too early for that. Cappuccino, Turkish coffee. That is some thick coffee. You think they made it in the sand? Like they do in Turkey, eh? And we have some little Albanian donuts coming. They're probably gonna kill me for calling them donuts. They're called Petullas. And we're gonna have many of them on this trip.
Turkish coffee is like the thickest, the darkest. The grounds are in the bottom, so you don't want to stir it up and get the grounds. You gotta sip the top. It comes pre-sweetened oftentimes, and this is fantastic. It's really good. Where are my donuts?
Okay, so we've had our coffee and now our petullas, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, have arrived. They're hot, that's good. And it comes with jam. I've also seen some places serve it with honey, similar to something that we had in Greece a couple years ago, the lokomades. Anyways, let's give these a try and see how they are.
All in one shot.
I mean,
No bites. Just go.
they're made to be bite-sized.
That's right.
They're super soft, still hot. They brought them out a little crisp on the outside. Definitely need the jam. I am unsure what flavor that is, like blackberry maybe? But it's good because it adds the sweetness that you kind of need to the dough that's just kind of neutral. It's like the vessel. I'd love to put honey and jam on it. So I don't think this is going to be our last petullas that we try, but stay tuned.
We're out and about in Tirana. Look, I've never been to Albania before. Have you ever been to Albania?
No, this is a new country for both of us, new country for the vlog.
We flew down here from Amsterdam, direct flight. It was a very inexpensive flight, so it made the decision to come here quite easy. We're not going to do a history exposition on Albania or Tirana. We're here to just check out the city and see what's going on, right?
Yes.
Eat some foods. Let's find the famous pyramid.
Why don't you just spin a little bit?
Hey, look, it's the pyramid.
Is it famous?
Well, it's a
Famous
pyramid of Tirana, built way back in 1988. 98?
I don't know. Not that long ago.
Climate, shall we?
Okay, I could use something to get me a little warm.
You cold?
I am cold. I underestimated how cold it was going to be here. And the sun went away, so I'm a little chilly. I need to get my bigger jacket.
Let's go.
I like all of the rooftops that you can climb up the stairs onto the top of these crooked buildings.
Yeah, the building like fell over.
Look at the top of it. Like you can go up and like sit in it when the sun is out and just like absorb the sun. And they're all over. Like there's a crooked building over there. This is a normal flat building, but this one is like hanging off the stairs. Like it's kind of cool that they're trying to like add a pop of color and like some interest to these buildings here.
She's finally decided to run away from me. Look at this. Would you consider this a climbing a tall tower segment or not?
I mean, I think so. It's a little different than like the towers we usually climb, but I mean, these are a fair amount of stairs. I think it counts.
Hey, Katrina.
Yeah.
This is the part where I complain about my calves hurting from walking up these steps.
I have like 20 more.
I know, we're there.
Wow, it's a nice view up here. You can see the big mountains in the background, the modern high-rises kind of like jutting up in between kind of the older buildings that are still around. I can't breathe, but it's pretty cool.
So one thing that's pretty apparent to me, you know, I know we've been in Tirana like for an hour and a half, but one thing that I'm seeing is there's a ton of construction. That you can tell there was a new runway being built at the airport when we landed. The freeways are being widened. I think they're getting ready for a boom.
Well, I mean, everybody that we talk to that has been to Albania, it's like, go before it gets too busy. So that's why we're here.
It's literally across the sea from Italy, so the beach life is supposed to be great. But we came to the city today to check it out.
There's also hiking like up in the mountains and stuff, so you get like a little bit of both in this country.
I really like these trees, Katrina.
They're nice trees.
They're like, there's no green and leaves. What do you call that? Are those leaves? Those aren't leaves. Needles?
Like pine needles.
Until way up high, I like it. It's cool.
They almost look like gigantic bonsai trees to me.
They create like a canopy.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Unfortunately, I cannot read any of those words.
You look better with your sunglasses off for the nice viewers.
Better?
Yeah, like the sunglasses put up a wall, Katrina. Bring the wall down.
But I get squinty.
Well, it's glary out here. We're in Skanderbeg Square. This is like the main large square here in Tirana. It's named after the hero of the country who helped free them from the Ottomans in the 1400s. That's all the history you're getting.
That's it.
Maybe.
It's quite the square.
We have a touristy sign back here. We took photos in front of that. We have the Opera building. Very nice.
Wait, the opera buildings always have to be beautiful. That's like a rule.
I think it's beautiful.
No, every city we go into, the opera buildings are always some of like the most magnificent buildings.
I would say understated beautiful.
I think that goes along with the theme here, though. That's a good thing. I kind of like that.
National History Museum under construction.
Look at that mural.
The mural's
or
very
the
cool.
mosaic. That's really cool. It makes a statement.
It's very cool. And then the actual statue of Skanderbeg is also under construction and closed off. But just use your imagination. It's behind this shroud that I'm showing you right now.
And you're hearing the call to prayer. There is a mosque also in this main square here.
Albania is like 60%-ish Muslim. I did not know that until recently when we were doing our accurate and deep research. A lot of people say this country has done a very good job over the decades, hundreds of years probably, at integrating multiple religions in their society, country over religion.
Which I also think is great. Country over religion. Good job, Albania.
So far, good vibes in Tirana.
Show us to our table. Hi. Yes, are you my friend? The main event has arrived. Look at this presentation. This is great. I love this. Everything is really good so far.
Good find there, Katrina, for lunch.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good, and all that food was less than 20 euros.
Oh, I love it. It makes it taste even better.
It does. Sounds good. All right, off we go.
All right, onward.
Hey Katrina, we found a fun bench here in Tirana.
This is unique. This is a book bench with a bunny rabbit. A bunny book bench, if you will. I think I can sit on this one. It looks clean. Sitting on a book with a bunny. That's cool. That's fun.
One of the most recommended attractions in Tirana, especially here in the center, is this right behind us. It's called Bunk'art 2. It is an actual nuclear era underground bunker turned into a museum based on that period of time.
Yes.
And there's barbed wire right by my
I'm
hand.
gonna say be careful.
Yeah, that's some serious barbed wire.
Yeah.
And there's also this fancy-dancy military vehicle.
Shocking. It's a dog. It was. Oh, so this coat is an original piece filled with cotton that they used to train the border dogs that like would attack people. Like, you know, the big suits that people
They
wear
did not
now?
want people leaving the country back in the day. It was punishable by death.
But that wasn't that long ago either, I feel like.
No, it was not.
This says it was used in the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, until 1990.
No. To block the Albanians who were trying to illegally cross the land border. Wow.
This is really quite the history lesson on the military police and like the royal police of Albania throughout the years. And this, man, some of this is pretty jarring, I will say.
It's kind of creepy.
All right, we had a great time at the Bunk'art 2 museum.
Yeah.
There is a Bunk'art 1.
We're not going to that one.
It's way up north. We need to check into our hotel so we have somewhere to sleep tonight.
Or maybe take a nap.
Possibly. It was a very, very early morning.
Or just
Good.
power through.
I gotta tell you,
Power.
having a good time in Tirana.
Me too, yeah. It's fun exploring a very different city than what we normally explore. Welcome to our hotel room in Tirana. We don't do room tours anymore. We abolished that last year. But if we were gonna do a tour, here it is.
This room was 55 euro. We may have slept for a bit.
Nighttime has fallen.
Yeah, it's dark out now.
It was needed, and now we feel rejuvenated, and now we need to go see a few more things and get some dinner.
You want to see our hotel, friendly viewers?
Here it is.
And the moon. Where's the moon? Oh, there's the moon. The moon is out in Tirana tonight.
Is it like a waxing gibbous or something tonight?
I don't know.
We were just walking down the street and there's this crazy art installation in front of a restaurant called Trumpet. Fun fact, I played the trumpet.
What, you did?
In the elementary school band in 3rd and I think 4th grade.
Wow.
And the triangle.
Were you good at it?
I think I was pretty good. I mean, you know, we all played the same notes. There was nothing like, there was no real music happening, I don't think. It was more just like, oh cool, you can maybe play an instrument.
Did you have a spit valve?
Yeah, you have to. And I had like extra chapstick because it gets like your lips all weird. And I was a nerd. I did everything in elementary
That's
school.
not a nerd. It's a musician.
I was like a band geek for
That's
like
good.
a couple years. Fun fact. There doesn't seem to be a lot of like straightforward rules here when it comes like where to walk, where to ride your bike and scooter, and you can see it's kind of chaotic. So we were walking on the bike lane because everybody else was, and because we live in the Netherlands, it like gave me such anxiety to be like, but we're not supposed to be here, even though everybody is walking in the same area. But it's like, this is
covered
for
with pretty
bikes.
trees.
This is for bicycles, because in Amsterdam you get yelled at and like, psh, get out of the bike lane, tourists.
Oh, we haven't eaten in like hours.
So we probably should eat again.
We should probably eat again. We've walked to a restaurant here called Restaurant Tymi. Pronunciation unclear, but it looks fun.
It has like rock and roll paraphernalia and it's probably touristy, but it got really good reviews, so we're hoping that this is going to be.
I am
nice.
rock and roll paraphernalia.
You are kind of actually. You'll fit right in.
Sold.
Let's go eat. They do have good jams.
What a dinner we just had. Oh my God. What, did I scare you?
I think maybe you're a little deaf from the music that was in there, and now you're talking louder than you usually do.
The music was way too loud in there.
Guys, I'm so old. I was like, can they turn it down just a little bit? Like, I couldn't hear you.
It was tough.
Good music, though.
I will say, all that food that you're seeing shots of was less than 23 euros.
If that's not reason enough to come to Albania, man, everything is so affordable here, and like the food was good.
That bread was amazing.
Bread was
the
really
salad was really good.
Right?
Hear us talking about a salad?
Yeah.
We ordered the very traditional Albanian dish. It's like roasted meat, which is lamb.
Lamb.
Meat
Lamb.
in like a cheese sauce.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. I'm not a huge fan of lamb, but the dish itself was very cool and very kind of, we got the local taste.
Well, and look at us. We ate lamb, which we don't usually do, and you said it. I'm like, if I didn't know this was lamb, I'd probably really like it.
I know, we're
But
terrible.
it had good flavor. So
It was good.
overall, nice Tirana dinner.
Fun venue. So we're just sort of walking around back near the Skanderbeg Square, digesting our meal.
That is one good thing I feel like about doing like city tours like this is you kind of have to walk usually back to your hotel so you can walk off a little bit of your meal. you don't really do in the States.
We do these quickly, and it's hard to, like, you know, try and see everything. Someone always says, oh, you missed this, and we know, we have a day, we got a good vibe for it, but it's definitely a city that's up and coming, rough around the edges, but there's a good energy here, and I think it's going to change a lot. You know, 5 years from now, it's going to feel different here.
5 years, yeah.
I mean, high rises everywhere.
It is chaotic, though. Like, if you're down in the city center, and we were walking around kind of around rush hour, buses.
It's loud.
People like to honk. Like, it's chaotic. You need to watch where you are walking.
Crazy day, though. We started so early this morning. It seems like 3 days ago.
It really does. Yeah.
We met a friendly viewer.
Salisha.
So, hey, what's up?
Thanks for stopping us.
From Amsterdam via Washington State.
Even though Nate forgot to pick up his luggage because we were just chit-chatting, but all good.
It's nice to meet someone friendly like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're having a good day. So maybe we'll go find some dessert.
I hope so. It's getting late, but we'll find something. Come check out Tirana.